breaking down one by one, and we'll go with the highest scoring game down to the lowest scoring game because it just seems to make sense. Um, and first up, we're going to have the Mr. Swan at 2-4 with a surprising 161 points that he threw up last week against the Can of Cornucova, the unluckiest team in the UFL currently. Sorry, Bry, not a good year for you. 922 points against so far. That's 153 points a week average against. Oh, that sucks. Jesus. Uh, but anyway, uh, so the Bobbers ended up winning this game 161 to 140, improving their record to 2-4, while the Can of Cornucova fell to 1-5. Some of the stars for the Bobbers were Matt Shaw with 305 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 rushing yards, sprinkling something a little extra there. And I forgot my sponsor. Yes. Oh, can you see me? Gotcha. Loves you. Anyway, also a surprising performance by Ray Rice at 20.6 points for the knob bobbing team, as well as Brandon Jacobs, Andre Johnson also scoring in double digits with 27. Wasn't he supposed to be hurt? I mean, what? Jesus. Want to see that again? Yeah. Okay. Uh, I didn't even think he was supposed to play. But anyway, he got on the field, throws up 27 points for the Bobbers. Robert Meacham, listen, throw a blindfolded dart throw at a dartboard and see which Saints receiver you're going to hit on this week versus next week because you have absolutely no freaking clue. If you do, you're better than anybody else out there. You're better than Drew Brees. Tony Gonzalez coming up with a nice 16 points. I don't think Tony's been all that impressive this year, but he rounded out last week pretty nice, and we'll see if maybe he can keep up this performance or not. But he said he started thinking about retirement, and I believe it was Marshall Faulk that once said that once you start thinking about retirement, you're already retired. Think about that, Tony. And he rounds that out with the Vikings defense, who did an outstanding job. But Phil only has 709 points scored, 200 of which came this week. It's not a good job you're doing there, Phil. Apparently, you are the Jekyll and Hyde team of the season. And I know it's all because of the kid that we brought to the draft. It was actually a Chip drafted your team, okay? So we know. At any rate, the Can of Cornucova just could not get it going no matter what they pulled out their bunghole. Tom Brady, 16 points. You got to be severely disappointed with that. I know I am. 292 passing yards, a touchdown, and 2 INTs. That is not a good day for Tom Brady. But pretty much what we expected without Randy Moss. Although Deion Branch did have a good day, I really think Brady's numbers are going to suffer down the road. Joseph Adai, injured. This isn't good for you either. Knock him right up there with Fragile Fred Taylor. I don't know. I wouldn't have drafted Adai. Of course, he did do good up to this point. Who knows what's going on? I mean, the Colts, I don't even know if a running game exists with the Colts. But at any rate, he's on your team. It's your problem, not mine. Thank God. Ryan Terrain, 23 points. Who saw that coming? Of course, I did hear his knee was heavily managed after the game, so you may want to be looking at some running backs this week in the waiver wire. Kenny Britt, all you needed was 33 points out of the guy, and it was looking really good in that first quarter, and then VY goes down. Oh. So you ended up with 11, shorted up coming up with a victory by 20 points, but you scored 140, and this league is all about scoring, and so is our format. So if you keep this up, you're going to be in the thick of things, even though you are currently 1-5. Deion Branch on the bench with 24.8 points. Damn. I picked him up in a league myself. I did not start him. Don't lose all hope or any confidence in yourself, because even with that, I don't think you wouldn't have.